Presidential visits into active combat zones, they are not rare, and they have occurred since the time of Abraham Lincoln. In most cases, though, the visits happened in secret with no warning that the president was coming. President Biden, of course, in Ukraine earlier this year. Here with us now to talk more about the president's trip and the implications of it, former Bush administration official and former naval intelligence officer Don Bramer. Don, thank you for your time. I want to start with what we are seeing not only in Lebanon, but in countries all across the Middle East, these violent protests and clashes. Are you concerned, and do you share of the worry that this has already begun to widen?
Good morning, Marty. There is a lot of concern here. And as you look, and even right here down the street in Washington, D.C., people are quick to react without gathering all the information and all the facts. And while facts and details of the explosion are still coming in before you can draw a conclusion, other countries and other news outlets were coming forward and blaming this on Israel, making them the bad guy or the boogeyman. So it heightens people's awareness and forces them to the streets to act, and sometimes even cause lone wolf scenarios across the globe and even here in D.C.
So is it the United States' responsibility to get out front of this and to confirm what they say was not an Israeli attack on the hospital, to have stronger words in terms of the facts that we know at this hour?
I think it's important for all of the intelligence agencies of Israel, of the United States, of the United Kingdom, and other countries to come together, share their information to make sure that we have all the facts in this we're looking for, and collaborating. Collaboration is one of the biggest ways to confirm intelligence and take information to where it is the state of intelligence.
What do you make of the president's comments about an hour ago to any state, do not intervene, do not attack Israel, but to Israel, don't be consumed by rage, essentially warning them that you are a democracy, you are a Jewish state, but you have to abide by the rules of war?
I applaud the president's visit to Tel Aviv during this wartime. Israel is its own country. Israel is going to do what it's going to do. But it must understand that if you're going to get the continued support of the United States and other nations, you must abide by the rule of law and not act out of conscience, out of rage, to quell the fears of your people. The UK, the US, and many countries are standing on the ready, while we have our own carrier strike groups there in the region. The United Kingdom has also brought their resources. So the assets are there to support, but most importantly, to deter. And hopefully Iran will take notice of this deterrence and sit back and let this settle out so that it does not get out of control.
Yeah, the strike group sending a strong message. Don Bramer, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.